Right now in the world, we are going through unprecedented times when it comes to the world's health and economy on lockdown right now. There's only one thing that you have to ask yourself. Are you prepared to make money during the recession? Now, there's only one thing that you actually need in order to make money during this recession, regardless of industry. I'm not here to talk about a business model. It doesn't matter which business that you're in. But there is one common denominator across all industries in order for you to make money during this recession, and I'll be covering that in this video. Let's hop into it. What's going on, family? It's your man, Miami Patron, back for another video, coming to you from the beautiful Medellin penthouse. Now, this is the #1 channel for those millennials that want to begin manifesting more money by understanding and using the law of attraction. All right, guys, so if you want to know more about the law of attraction and how to master it, I do have a training below with my mentor, Bob Proctor, below, so make sure you check out the link in the description. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and hop into this video. This is a very, very important video, not only because of the time that we're in, because of the economic change with the coronavirus, but also the financial change we're about to go through. Now, everything I'm going to share with you right now is not of my own mindset. It literally is it's information coming to and through me from my mentor, Bob Proctor. Because my mentor, as you know, I am a Bob Proctor Consultant, so this is where all my experience is coming from. And me working, very close with Bob, his mindset has really been able to rub off on me, and I use my YouTube channel here to communicate that with you. So the way I'm going to be talking about this video is I'm going to be sharing direct notes and direct influence of what Bob Proctor is using to win in this economy, because as you guys know right now, the finances and the financial world and the financial economy is on hold right now because of the coronavirus. Guys, we're about to go through something unprecedented that only the elite understand what we're about to go through, or those that are aware of consciousness of what's about to go around in the economy. Never before in American history, I'm American, so I know our history. Never before in American history has an economy completely stopped. Because think about it, back in the Great Depression, even though it was a depression, people were still buying food, people were still shopping, people were still buying cars. The economy was still moving. It was slow, but the people were still transacting every single day. Even in 2008, same thing, when the market crashed, people were still going to restaurants, buying food, buying shoes, all these necessities. Right now, with the coronavirus, I think we've been shut down for over about a week and a half now, almost 2 weeks now in the United States, and there's no sign of us stopping anytime soon or getting started back in the economy. And yes, there's a stimulus package, but guys, this is the first time in American history that the economy has completely shut down. But that's not going to reflect the millions of people that have lost their jobs this week. I don't want to give you guys figures, but I know it's tens of millions of people have literally lost their jobs within a week or two. We're about to go through something that most people have no idea of what's about to happen. So I believe there's two phases of what we're going through right now. Phase number one is the health pandemic, right? The coronavirus. We're still on lockdown. We're still trying to solve that, right? But the second part, and why you're watching this video, is I'm going to talk about the financial pandemic that we're about to go through. And the people that are studying now, the people that are working on themselves now, the people reflecting and wondering how they can improve their business are the people that are going to win during this new economy. Because what happens during a depression, essentially, it's mass fear. It's mass economic depression of the mind. Depression starts in the mind. And what I'm going to be talking about is the magic word. The magic word, and this magic word and this magic tool will help you become successful in whatever industry. It doesn't matter if you're in real estate, Amazon sales, B2B sales, brick and mortar restaurant, doesn't matter. But if you have this magic word, you will make money in this new economy that we're about to go into. Okay, because when people are in a depression mode, they save their money, and they're more conscious of how they spend their money. Let's use that word. When there's a depression, or when there's mass fear or mass economic crisis, that is actually an opportunity. And what I want to talk about is the magic word. The magic word comes from an audio tape from Mr. Earl Nightingale in his training series called Lead the Field. You know what the magic word is? You know what's the underlying thing that you need to make money in this new economy that we're about to go into? The magic word is called attitude. your attitude is literally the key to achieving all the success you want going into this next economy. Now I'm gonna be giving you guys notes here. I have my notebook and I'm gonna be sharing some stuff with you. Bob Proctor went live yesterday talking to the company about how to approach this new economy going through. For those of you that don't know, Bob Proctor is 86 years old. He was born in the Great Depression. He's pretty much seen everything. And one of the important things is I really wanted to see what Bob had to say about what's going on in the world. And when he went live yesterday, it really opened up my mind to how to really think going on to the future. And this is a very important video. I want you to watch this all the way through, because this is the difference between you becoming successful in this new economy we're about to go into or failing miserably. The people that are taking this serious now, the people that are studying now, are the ones that are gonna come up on top, serve the marketplace, and feel need. Because there's an opportunity. Whenever there's a mass fear, there's an opportunity for you to capitalize that, because that means you can solve people's problem. If you solve people's problem, you will make money. All right, so I want to go ahead and talk about the magic word, which is attitude here. So let's actually talk about what is attitude. You see, most people have heard the word attitude. You gotta have a positive attitude. You gotta have a positive attitude. But what does that actually mean? Everybody knows how to have a positive attitude, but they don't understand that is literally the underlying foundation to success in everything that you do. Here's what attitude is. Attitude is an energy. Attitude is an energy that you feel, that you transmit to other people, to the universe, to God, and to everything that's around you. Here's what attitude is. It's a composite of three things. It's your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions combined into one and is put out into an energy. Okay? Thoughts, feelings, and actions. And what happens is your thoughts and feelings and actions form an energy, and that is the energy you put out. And you see, if you ever run to somebody and you don't want to be around them, right? They're very negative. They're very negative. You don't want to be around them. You see, why is that? It's because they have a bad attitude. If they have a bad attitude, you don't want to be around them, because their thoughts, their feelings, and their actions that they're putting out to the universe is negative, and you just don't vibe with it. See, if somebody has a positive attitude, you'll notice that positive things come into their life. Money flows into their life. Business, clients, all these great things flow to the person who's positive, because that's the energy. Whatever energy you put out to the universe, it must come back. So that's the groundwork of understanding attitude, is we have to know what it is. Attitude is a composite of your thoughts, feelings, and actions that is the foundation to allowing you to succeed in this new economy. So I want to share a couple notes here that you can take away, that Bob Proctor actually said, that you can apply to your business right now to begin winning. So here's the first thing that Bob Proctor shared. If I don't want to have a bad personal economy, then I can reject that idea. Okay, so this is what happens. You see, a lot of people, they let their external world control their inner world instead of letting their inner world control their outer world. Now, what do I mean by that? A lot of people are watching the news. They're watching what's going on with the pandemic. They're watching what's going on with the financial crisis. And what they're doing is they're accepting what the media and what the outside world, they're accepting that as reality in their own personal world. Bob says this, we have two parts of the mind. We have our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. Our conscious mind is our intellectual mind. It's our thinking mind. You watching this video right now is you using your intellectual mind. You see, you have the ability to accept or reject anything that I'm telling you right now. You can say that everything I'm saying is bullshit, or you can say that what he's saying right now is true. You see, that's your God-given ability of reason and intellect, okay? So what he says is, you have, with your conscious mind, you have the ability to accept or reject any external information that flows to you. So if the news is saying there's a bad economy, it's a bad economy, it's a depression, it's a recession, you know, all these kind of things, you have the ability to reject that idea. Yes, you have the ability to reject that idea. And what you can then do is impress onto your mind the ability that you are in a great economy. Right now, even though everybody else is having a bad economy, I am personally having a great economy because I'm serving the marketplace. And when you accept that idea and you get emotionally involved and you saturate that into your subconscious mind, it must become real in your life. So that's a very first important thing. Even though the external world is having a bad, economy, you do not have to if you don't accept it. That was a very powerful thing. And he says this, some people thrived during the depression and the recession. It's a conscious thought to choose which you decide to do. And I thought that was very, very powerful. So you watch now, for example, you watching this video right now, you are moving towards that direction of making a conscious decision that you are in a positive, great economy. Your personal economy is great. And here's another tip. You don't want to get emotionally involved with negative talk or negative ideas of the economy. So you don't want to watch the news, but another important thing is you don't want to accept the people around you talking about a bad economy, your customers talking about economy. You don't want to get involved in those conversations because, like I said, you can reject those ideas. And by you getting involved with those ideas, whether entertaining them, visualizing them, getting upset about it, or joining in the conversation, you are internalizing that, and that is how you will accept a bad economy. You don't have to do that. You can replace that and say, hey, if somebody's talking to you negatively, you can replace the chat by giving them a compliment. So that's a quick little tip, that you do not want to get emotionally involved in the idea of a bad economy. So here's another important thing. In order to have a great personal economy, you have to build that image of what it looks like in your mind, okay? So the subconscious mind only understands two languages: images and emotions, okay? So he talks about visualizing and having a vivid emotional experience with the idea of the person you want to become. Okay, so for example, right now, the economy has been shut down for about a week or so. I study every single day. I study every single day of the person I want to become, and I act like that person now. For example, me putting out this YouTube video, I act as if I have 1 million YouTube subscribers. Why? Because in my mind, I already do. I'm just attracting the people into my life. So guess what? I talk to the camera. I'm speaking to you in a different way, as if somebody that only has 2,000 subscribers would I have, you know, in the external world. But in my internal world, I have 1 million subscribers. So guess what? I communicate with you guys differently. So that's an example of building the image of the person you want to become. Okay, so in order to have this positive, great economy, even though the external world is having a bad economy, you must be centered. You must be spiritually centered. You must understand yourself, and you must express that into the external world. You do that by creating that image. I highly recommend it. I helped a couple clients over the last couple of days, and this is what I've been telling them to do. Get out a notebook just like this, and in vivid detail, as if you're writing a script for a movie. You know, like if you're writing a script for a movie, you gotta have it down to the color, the material of what you're wearing, just what are you wearing, what do you do, where do you live. Get very descriptive, as if you're writing a movie scene. And what I want you to do is write this down and write a clear image of the person you want to become in this new economy, or just in life in general, whether the economy goes positive or negative. I don't know. I'm not an economist. Nobody actually knows, but the point is you will have a clear image of the person you want to become, regardless of the external economy. And what's going to happen is, when you vividly build that image and you saturate that into your mind, you get emotionally involved with it. You feel what it's like to drive that car. You feel what it's like to dress like that. You feel what it's like to close a client. You feel what it's like to have a schedule full of clients. You feel that because, remember, the conscious mind, you have the ability to accept or reject. The subconscious mind, which is the most powerful, which controls our daily life, 90% of our daily life, that subconscious mind does not have the ability to accept or reject. It must accept everything that is impressed upon it. So by you building an image, getting emotionally involved, just imagining what you want to create in this new economy and who you want to become, it must manifest, because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between an imagination or it being real, you actually realizing this. And here's an important thing. This is actually how the law of attraction comes into play. Now, this is why attitude is so important, because by you watching this video, see, a lot of people have already fell off this video. These are the types of people that are not going to see success in the economy. By you still watching this video, you are gonna be steps ahead of everybody else, just because you have the right attitude. That's why I said the magic word here is attitude, because with a bad attitude, people would have fell off already, but you're still here because you have the right attitude. Okay, so I'm telling you some really powerful stuff here. The ideas that most dominate your subconscious mind forms a vibration. Okay, it's called the law of vibration. If you look at this notebook under a microscope, if you look down to the electrons, the atoms, the protons, whatever the hell they're called, right? You will look under a microscope and you would probably agree with me that they're moving. The electrons are moving, right? Everything is moving. This camera, everything, this shirt, the hat. And so what happens is because everything is moving, everything is on a frequency. Everything is connected. Everything has its own frequency. The reason we call this paper is because of the frequency that it's on. But at one point it was wood because of the frequency it was on. That's what I'm talking about here, okay? So this is how the law of attraction plays in. A lot of people understand the law of attraction, but it's actually a secondary rule. The law of vibration decrees that anything that's on the same vibration, you are going to begin to attract into your life via the law of attraction. Okay, so why am I telling you this very deep subject? By you building that clear image of your mind into your mind and having a positive attitude, the positive foundation, the subconscious mind forms a vibration, and when you put out that vibration, which is your attitude, right? Your attitude is controlled by your vibration. If you're in a good vibration, you feel good, you have a good attitude. If you feel bad, you have a bad attitude, you put out bad energy. It's literally that simple. But nope, not many people know this. So now that you put out this energy into the world, it must come back and must manifest. It must, because the image that you're holding in your mind must come into your life via the law of attraction. So this is the deep stuff that I'm telling you guys here. There's so much more that I want to go into detail with you guys. So make sure you subscribe below. That way you guys have some more. This is literally just one page of notes that I'm sharing with you guys, but I don't want to have too long of a video. So make sure you subscribe below, because I'm going to be putting out a lot of content like this. I'm going to teach you how to grow your business, but let me tell you this. I'm gonna work on your spiritual world. I'm gonna help you reprogram your mind. I'm gonna help you reprogram this, because we simultaneously live on 3 planes of existence. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And we have an intellect, we have a mind, we have a subconscious mind that creates, and we have our physical body, right? The physical world, the physical world which we live in, you know, your laptop that you're watching this video on, or your phone, okay? I help you work on level 2 and level 1. I'm not gonna teach you how to grow your real estate business. I'm not gonna teach you how to close a sale. Go watch Grant Cardone for that. But what I will teach you how to do is how to get the right mindset, begin attracting the things and visualizing, attracting the business that you do want going into this economy. This is even more powerful. There's 2 parts to it. You have the vehicle and you have the mindset, right? The vehicle is your real estate business. It's your network marketing business. It's this, right? It's whatever business you're doing now. That's your vehicle. But you also have the mindset. What good is having a Ferrari if you can't put it into first gear, or if you're stuck in first gear? And what good is being a race car driver if you're stuck in a Toyota? You gotta have the both. And by you watching this video here, I'm giving you the mindset part to conquer the world, conquer your business, and take yourself moving forward in this economy. So make sure you subscribe below. All right, guys, so I want to go ahead and leave you with this. I have a training in the description below. It's called Manifest Money Mastery. That's held by my mentor, Bob Proctor. I want to personally invite you guys into this meeting. Jason Stone, Millionaire Mentor on Instagram, is personally working with me, and we're really getting this information out there, because even him, who's a multi-millionaire, successful on Instagram and business, he sees the value in this, and we're partnered up on this and working with multiple different companies. We're going to do something amazing over these next couple years. You know why? Because anybody that's partnered with me, anybody that's watching this video, you know, the family right here that's subscribed, we're gonna go through a different economy. We're gonna go against the masses. We're not gonna accept the external world and what they say about what's going on in the world. We are gonna accept what we want, and we're gonna express that. For example, this is me expressing that into this YouTube channel, okay? So we're gonna do something amazing. So I wanna personally invite you to that description below, where you can watch a 60-minute training for my mentor, Bob Proctor, so you guys can learn from this. Guys, I'm only 3 months into learning with Bob Proctor. You guys might think I've been learning this for a while. I really haven't. I just started working with Bob Proctor in December. That's 3 months. Guys, think about where you can be 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, a lifetime from now, if you have the right mindset. So guys, hope you guys got a lot of value from this. Make sure you subscribe below, check out that training, and we're gonna do something amazing. So make sure you subscribe below. You don't wanna get left behind, because it starts with this and the magic word attitude. I'll see you guys next time. Miami Patron out.